Hello, everyone. My name is Akita Oladuni Ajoke. Welcome to Talk to Duni's show. It's your choice. It's our choice. Here with me in the studio is a captivating actor, a veteran, born 31st January 1960. He is called Agbakin. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. And you?
Wow, you look good. At 60 plus, and the same Yemi Solade I've heard so much about, and you look so fresh. You're not even looking, you look 50, you're not even looking 60. So what's the secret, sir?
Okay, I knew you were coming to the secret. The secret is, you know that liquid soap, Morning Fresh? Just take 1 teaspoon every morning.
1 teaspoon of liquid fresh every morning. That's your secret?
Yeah.
I know, I don't believe that.
See, what you see is what you get. I just, like I said, there's nothing so secretive about how I look. I maintain what God has given me. Yeah, I eat right, I sleep right, I drink right, I socialize right, I walk right, and I rest right. No, so that's it.
Do you have a personal philosophy that shapes your action?
A lot. Live and let live.
Wow.
Do your thing, I do my thing. Yoruba will say, "Won't fall along." That's it.
What are your merits and your demerits?
Well, I detest dishonesty. I detest unprincipled people. I detest sheer arrogance. I detest cheap lies. And I frown at people who are not informed, who not want to seek knowledge, educate their minds. Because that's the only thing that liberates anybody. Knowledge is light. And I love life. So I live it to the fullest. Anything that is beautiful, I love, from human beings to material things. As long as they are appealing, plants, you have to be appealing. Beauty rules the world too. Why do you think some men, maybe perverts or not, when they drive along the road and they see pretty ladies, they want to give them a lift? It's because they are good looking. You never see any beauty queen that is not beautiful. So there's a place for beauty in the society. It's a global phenomenon. So I come from a family where beauty and academics are the hallmark. That's it.
You've been in the movie industry for decades, if I'm not wrong.
Well, no movie. I've been acting for 47 years.
Okay.
I trained on the stage. First time I acted was during First Act 77. And if you count chronologically, that's 47 years now. And then I embraced television. I haven't done radio drama as well. And then when we started Nollywood, we all started together and we've been rolling. And we are still counting.
47 years?
In acting, yes.
Wow. What are the challenges? What are the challenges you faced over the decades?
Well, those are the normal challenges anybody will face working. You have the good, the bad, and the ugly times. So I was prepared for all the challenges. One would not expect anything to be served on a platter of gold. So I trained very well. And I knew that the quality of training I passed through would keep me going and keep me staying afloat. And that is the result we get today. I haven't realized that I had that innate qualities and potentials to do what I now do today, and everybody, recognizes. I went for very good training here and there, home and abroad. And I decided I was going to become an actor, and that is what I am today. It was not accidental. It was an orchestrated thing. I wanted it. I went for it. I trained for it. I teach it. I'm an academic as well. So I practice what I teach, not preach. So that is just me. So I embody what you call gown and town in my field. The gown represents those of us who train in the university, and the town means we practice it. We are in the field. We hit the stage and we hit location sets all over the world.
So what's the most saddest day of your life and why?
Do I have one? Saddest, no? I don't think I want to use that word, saddest.
Okay.
Maybe I would, if you don't mind, I can recoin it to mean maybe the lowest moment.
Okay.
And those, it's not just one, it's a continuous thing when one sets out to achieve a purpose and it's not turning one's way. So I get low spirited. So, well, no saddest, no. Well, so far so good. I don't think I've had any saddest. I've had very trying moments. I had been homeless once. I had to sleep inside the main main auditorium of National Theatre, and nobody knew because that was where I packaged it. So I was living in my car. People didn't know. National Theatre would sit under the tree. We take those days. I was still in the bearing world doing the green bottles, which I stopped 24 years ago. So I had this challenge. I was homeless. So my car was my my moving house. But each night I would sleep anywhere. But then when I couldn't afford hotel rooms any longer, then I switched to National Theatre. I would get up from Abegi, like we called it then, under the tree. When everybody was going home, I would just drive to the parking pool of National Theatre. I would navigate my way to there. And there's only one of the patrolling policemen that saw me. He was shocked because he didn't know that I had that challenge. And then I surmounted it subsequently. And that's all. Keep moving. And I started family life late too because of my quest, to arrive at a destination. I moved around a lot, that sojourned to becoming what I am today. So I didn't get to settle down early. At that time my mates were doing that. But today I'm enjoying everything. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So what have you been able to put up to the growth of the industry?
I don't know. I just do my thing. I don't know whether there's anything significant that I've done. As a practitioner, I keep practicing every time. I've never rested on my oars. If there's one achievement I can arrogate to myself, I'll tell you, single-handedly, I started a professional body called Tampan. I created it in my living room in year 2009. 5 years after that, I got a call from Prince Jide Kosoko, who invited me to a meeting at Otumba Abayo Salami's home, February 9, 2014. I got there. There was a problem with the old association, ANTP. So I suggested my association and they embraced it. So I became the pioneer president. I ran it for 6 months and I got out of the way.
Why?
Because I said I was going to do 6 months. I'm a principled person. I said 6 months, precise 6 months, I left office. So that's a huge achievement. And the association still exists and is doing very well. Very well. We've had 3 leaders. I was the first one. Dele Odile succeeded me. Now is Bolaji Amushon, who you call Mr. Latin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's huge. Professional body, not just shooting a movie. So that's very huge for me. It's an achievement.
So what's your intake on this new era of somebody will just come in, and once they have money, they will just say they want to produce movie?
Well, over time, I've submitted one or two views, and well, I'm one very controvertible person. Most of the time, I open my mouth to spew these things out. I step on people's toes, but I'm not bothered. I'm a core professional. I'm not somebody anybody led into the practice. Nobody. I don't have who you call Oga. I didn't train under anybody. I went to the university and trained. So it's a different thing from somebody who was an apprentice and got what you call freedom. I was never a slave to anybody. So, and, but you see, I respect everybody because everybody brings something to the table. Be you from the academic background or in the ogaship or moshership arrangement. Most of the names you hear today are passed through a lot, and that's where they are today, and they are being celebrated. But when it comes to discipline, most of my colleagues lack discipline. They don't have sense of time. But let me just go straight to your question without digressing. I frown at the entry point into acting. So let me say Nollywood. Okay, maybe Nollywood is very porous. It's just like an uncompleted building. What do you have there? All sorts of rodents. You see garbage is dumped there. The best you get out of such a building, maybe a religious organization will take it up and they start using it, and it becomes a worship center. So that is what I liken Nollywood to. There's no clear-cut entry point. Anybody can just stroll in and out. Somebody just says, imagine people calling me and say, Jomufera form. Do I look like a school? I feel my act. I act now, me dear Lord. What kind of I don't have time for all these things. I mentor people, I train people. But you see, I like to train people who are articulate, who I will have seen some degree of talent deposited in them. Not just some funny-looking clowns from nowhere. All they know is that form. Want to buy form. Form for what? Who tells you that I want to train you? You're not the type I want to train. I tell people.
But you train people?
I do. You have to have something you are bringing before I take you on. When I'm an academic, I teach, but I can't go below the tertiary institution. I can't teach secondary school students. I don't have that nerves. I don't have that patience. I was trained by Wole Soyinka. So you have to rise up, not bring me down. So the entry point is a big challenge. If only we can arrive at the point where the federal government will assist us to land a regulatory body, then we'll be able to check all these loose ends. I know that for sure that in the legal profession, apart from the Nigerian Bar Association, you have the Nigeria Legal Education, you have the Nigeria Judicial Council. All these other bodies regulate the law practice. Ditto the medical field. You have NMA, which is Association for Medical Doctors. Then you have the council, Medical Council. Almost only my field. Maybe sports too. All you need to belong to Nollywood is get a story and get the fund. Then you have become a producer. You have become an actor. Well, I won't say it's sad, but it's not interesting. It's become an all-comers affair, and it's not juicy at all any longer. And it's made the core professionals a lot endangered. Some of us have become endangered species. I give you run for your money, I'm there. Go to any level, you find me there. But we have some of our colleagues who are not even practicing any longer. Because the influx of all sorts of characters in the field actually jettisoned the essence of the practice, and it's not interesting any longer. But we keep moving. Yemi Solade keeps moving. I keep moving.
You keep moving, and
Yeah,
you were able
find
to
anywhere.
tolerate everything around you.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, my people call me Agidiomo. Yeah, I stubborn. But that stubbornness is a good one. It's because I have the goodies that I deliver. So you can't dispense with me just like that. You may not like my face, but you like my talent. And you know that I bring a lot on the table.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So they know why they bring their money my way. Because I give you what you want, even more than you ever imagine. Artistically, academically. And that is what I embody.
With all this, you're articulate and everything. How did they cope with you on set?
I come down to their level
You can
when I need to. I can't be wasting my vocabulary that I spend money acquiring. That would be miscommunication. Wale Soyinka taught me and others in my class that this is not a secondary school. Because he will just go on with his vocabulary. He won't wait for you. You are the one to run after him. And that is what I expect people to do. I ran after a lot of my colleagues learning Yoruba. I grew up not speaking good Yoruba. But because I wanted to learn, I opened my mind and heart that I'm going to learn. I joined what you call the Yoruba arm of Nollywood in 1993, 31 years ago. I never acted using Yoruba all my life till 1993. It was English language, the lingua franca of Nigeria. And when I got in, people were saying, I want to Oyinbo today, but boy, good, this up, I want to Oyinbo in my day. You know, they call me Oyinbo. Do I look like a European?
Toma.
Ola Yemi Olufela Solade, strictly Yoruba names. You see? So, but because I knew what I wanted and I knew where I was heading, I stuck my guns. All the challenges, I faced them head on. Where you needed to speak English, speak English. Where you need to ignore, sometimes ignore. Where you need to walk away. But that is life. These are the things that make life what it is. All the challenges, the struggles. But then, in all you do, ensure that you keep your life. Yes. Ayele.
So what do you have to say to people that are looking up to you, that wants to...
Why are they looking up to me? Nobody should look up to me.
Why would they look up to you?
They should chart their own course in life. They should chart their own course in life. If they find me interesting, where they could study me, but I'm not going to enforce anybody to toe my line. You know, when people tell me they want to be like me, I say, why are you downplaying yourself? Be yourself. I am not like anybody. I've never wanted to be like anybody. I don't want anybody to be like me. Just be yourself. You know, all you need to do is look inwards, discover who you should be, and become that person. You know, I come from a family where nobody had ever done what I'm doing, and I'm still the only one doing it, even for over 4 decades. You know, it was a shock to my family that I became an actor. Yes, I set out to be a lawyer, but I changed that course all on my own, unilaterally. But today, I'm a success story. Everybody is proud of me. Even my grandfather, in his grave in Ikoyi Cemetery, is happy with me. So I keep the family name going. Yes, and that is the pride every family wants. You see, so it is very instructive, like I tell the younger ones, that they should know who they are. They should know who they are. It is not about my friend is doing it, I have to do it. No. Yoruba will say, Ma wagala go shishe. You know, you have your own race to run. I'm running my race. And I'm not in contention or competition with anybody. Don't compete. Just do your thing. Everybody has an iota of talent deposited. See, it may not be in entertainment. It could just be in cooking. You could be a wonderful cook. Be you a lady, be you a man. You know, I tell you, the best crop of hairdressers in the world are men. The best of chefs in the world are men. You'll be wondering, Obìnrin ló wà ní kitchen. Go to big hotels, the 5 stars there, you find men who are the chefs. You'll be wondering, iṣẹ́ obìnrin lélẹ̀, which one? Nobody has been labeled to do any particular job. Telling you. So, well, let me not trivialize your question. I'll tell especially the budding artists to train very well. Haven't realized that you have the potentials to be in acting. Go for good training. Not just any kind of training. Go to a very good school to train. And because training will set you apart, will stand you out. And then training does not end, just once. It's an ongoing thing. Every opportunity you have in training yourself, do that, regularly. And then have eyes for quality productions. Okay? And before you know it, boom, you are there. And social media will start troubling your life. Bloggers won't let you rest.
Yes.
And then you prepare for the war. The real and the unreal. The truth and the lies.
Yes.
So you live with everything.
I'm going to ask you one nasty question.
You get a nasty answer now.
I'll get a nasty answer.
No Allah.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Okay. Have you ever slept with a pregnant woman before?
No. Maybe my wife, when she was pregnant. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it should be my wife. It hasn't stopped me from having sex and making love to my wife during pregnancy. Yes. Or maybe those years that how would you know somebody is pregnant?
Yeah, that's true.
You could be 2 weeks or 3 weeks pregnant, a month, and nobody knows. So, but for all I care, it's only my wife that I know I've had amorous relationship with during pregnancy. Because we had signed an oath to that anytime we could do that, pregnancy or no pregnancy.
From the producer of Talk to Donis show, here is this little gift for you, sir. Oúnjẹ ló wà ńbẹ̀ sir o, ẹ bá wa manage.
Oúnjẹ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
In this T-Pain era, yes, this is interesting. It's not only oúnjẹ. What's this?
Onyi, that's original honey.
Oh, bless you, because I use this with lemon in the morning. Is with my lemon and warm water.
Abájọ nǹkan tó jẹ́ kẹ́ máa fresh náà nìyẹn.
An antioxidant. Honey. Ele, mareja kíkà lọ́nà. A fi gbé. Mama.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
I love mama. Just throw this one inside water, and it swells.
Yes.
See you.
Yes, sir.
I'll use this one to cook.
And we have a father rice in there too.
Father.
Yes.
You know that's our staple food in Abeokuta.
Yeah, I know that. Abe ma gbe wa ka ba yin ma gbe lọ.
Ẹ má gbé lọ. Èmi ló gbé fún. Producer of
Talk to Donis show.
I like to appreciate Talk to Duni. The producer, thank you for this wonderful gift. This one is stomach infrastructure.
Yeah.
And this is what Nigerians need. Thank you so much on behalf of myself and my family. We extend our love to you, Talk to Duni, and our wonderful anchor. May God in His infinite mercy continue to elevate you.
Amen.
Thank you so much for having me.
Sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Now, on this segment, please, come on, Abeokuta ni wọ́n. So we need to give them that Abeokuta vibes. Kọ́kọ́ rárá bá fẹsẹ̀ rajo fẹ́rẹ́fẹ́.
Àwọn òfin ṣojú l'Abẹ́òkúta Mushin kọ́ là ń gbé. So Sẹ̀lẹ́ngẹ́jọ níjọ́ Ẹ̀gbá.
Ẹ máa ní láti speak Ẹ̀gbá.
Ẹ tọ́ra yín.
Lẹ́yìn bákan tẹ́ bá ṣe fẹ́ sí, anyhow you can just say something. Just say hello to your fans out there in Ẹ̀gbá.
Káàtì ẹ̀mọ program náà bí a Yorùbá ní bí a English.
Ẹ méjèèjì ni.
Àkọ́ndó òyìnbó kalẹ̀ ṣá.
Méjèèjì ni.
Àwa fi Yorùbá fi kọ́ oyin sínú. A fi Yorùbá kọ́ oyin sínú ẹ̀ ni.
Èyíkéyìí tẹ́ bá fẹ́. Just say hello to your fans out there.
Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Lísàbí Agbóngbò Àkàlà, mo kí gbogbo yín. Bá wa o. Bá a sí. Lísàbí Agbóngbò Àkàlà. àtúbọ̀ máa gbé wa o. Ẹ ṣé àdúpẹ́ o, gbogbo ojú tó ń wò wá. Ẹ kò dẹ̀ ní kábàámọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti ń wé ètò yìí gbogbo gbà. Ẹ ṣé àdúpẹ́. Ètò náà Talk to Dunni, àwọn Dunni náà rè. Wọ́n dùn rí, wọ́n dùn wò. Ẹ ṣé àdúpẹ́.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
Now,
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi fún wọn ní orin kékeré. Ẹ lè pa mí lájò o, Uncle Yemi, ní bíbá ilé ni.
Old school ni.
Ẹ lè pa mí lájò.
Ijó yẹn dà. Ijó yẹn dà. Àwa ọmọ Abẹ́òkúta. Ìlú ọ̀la. Ìlú ọ̀la tẹ̀wọ́n wá. Ẹ̀ka ọmọ Ìṣàbí.
Bàbá ò ní gbà ní o.
Ìyẹn ló máa ń pè
At
ní.
60 plus.
Ìgbàdàn ní òsín kan.
Ó ga jù. Ẹ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ká ṣe ọ̀pọ̀ lẹ́yìn.
Bàbá tó kọrin gan, ọ̀nkúta wa ní. Ìlú rere ìlú ọ̀la. Ìlú ọ̀la. Ọmọ Ìṣàbí. Sẹ̀lẹ́kẹ́jọ ni, oníkìlá ń jò yìí. Kólékólé kó gbá kólékólé rárá. Bàbá tó kọ gan ọ̀rọ̀ máa ń gbé bọ́ọ̀dì díẹ̀ díẹ̀.
Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n pa
Ó kú díẹ̀. Ẹ bá fẹ́ wo olùmọ̀. Ẹ lọ ṣe bá olùmọ̀. Ẹ bá fẹ́ wo olùmọ̀. Ẹ lọ ṣe bá olùmọ̀. Ẹ bá ti dé kíjà. Ẹ dúró wá àtúwẹ̀. Ẹ bá ti dé kíjà. Ẹ dúró wá àtúwẹ̀. Ọ̀nà wọlé ògbé gbà jẹ́ òníwòkè. Ọ̀nà wọlé ògbé gbà. Ọ̀nà ẹ kúrò mẹ́.
Ṣé lè kó mọ́lẹ̀ jù?
Kúrò mẹ́. Orin.
Ẹ́ẹ́.
Àwọn balẹ̀ ìjọba ni. Ẹ bàbá wa ọbì jèdí tó lọ wedding. Ọgbà wedding náà ọmọ ní wedding ọkọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Ṣáwa ní bàbá. Ṣáwa ní bàbá. Fáwọn tó kù lẹ́yìn. Ó ti rẹ bọ́dì. Àwọn tó ní ká wá jó ọjà ìjókòó gbà náà wá dènà ọ̀dẹ̀ gbá.
Ó ga, ó wà lára bàbá. Yorùbá ní ẹnu oníkàn láti ń gbọ́ pọ̀n. We've heard from Uncle Yemi Solade and we have come to the end of today's show. Thank you. Join us same time next week. But before then, stay blessed. Bye.